Here's something you might not know. Nearly half of all Americans are living with high blood pressure right now, and most don't even realize it. That silent pressure, quietly rising inside, can lead to heart attacks, strokes, kidney damage, even memory loss. But here's the real kicker. According to the CDC and new research spanning an entire decade, more and more people, especially young adults and women, are completely unaware they're at risk. 1 in 6 adults doesn't even know their blood pressure is high. Why? Routine checkups fell off during the pandemic. Stress piled on, and the warning signs, they're easy to miss. But food is something we can control. In this video, we'll uncover 21 powerful foods that can help lower your blood pressure naturally, and a few that might be quietly working against you. If you're over 50 or simply trying to protect your heart, you won't want to miss this. If you're ready to take one small step toward better health today, give this video a thumbs up, comment 1 below if this topic matters to you, and don't forget to subscribe for weekly heart-smart tips you can trust. So, what exactly causes high blood pressure? At its core, blood pressure is just the force of your blood pushing against your artery walls. That force naturally rises and falls throughout the day, especially when you move, feel stressed, or rest. But when that pressure stays too high, too often, it quietly begins to damage the blood vessels themselves. And here's the thing, you can't feel it. There are no obvious symptoms. That's why doctors call it the silent killer. Left untreated, high blood pressure doesn't just affect the heart, it can quietly damage your kidneys, strain your eyes, affect sexual health, and even raise your risk of stroke or dementia. So what drives it up in the first place? Yes, diet matters, but it's not just about salt. Family history, alcohol, tobacco, weight, and exercise all play a role. But here's something you might not expect. Poor sleep can be just as risky. Studies show that getting less than 7 hours of sleep per night increases your risk significantly. For women, that risk appears even higher. Add chronic stress to the mix, whether from modern life or even childhood experiences, and the odds climb higher. Some people are also genetically more sensitive to sodium, meaning just a little extra salt can quietly push their pressure up. Even air and noise pollution have been linked to higher risk. The truth is, there's no single cause, but there are powerful tools to help protect your body. And food, that's one of the easiest to start with. So let's explore 21 foods that can support healthy blood pressure, and a few you may want to avoid. 1. Avocados. Let's start with something creamy, comforting, and surprisingly powerful, the avocado. In a 2023 study, women who ate avocados 5 or more times per week saw a 17% decrease in their risk of high blood pressure. That's not a small difference. That's the kind of shift that could help you avoid medications, heart strain, and serious complications down the line. So what makes this green fruit so helpful? It's all about potassium. Avocados are rich in this mineral, which helps your kidneys flush out extra sodium, the same sodium that raises blood pressure by increasing fluid retention and blood volume. In other words, potassium gently eases that pressure off your blood vessels, allowing your heart to do its job without overworking. And unlike processed potassium supplements, nature packages it here in healthy fats and fiber, a combination that's not only heart-friendly but also satisfying enough to keep you from reaching for salty snacks. Try it, mashed on whole grain toast, sliced into a salad, blended into a smoothie, or even as a creamy substitute for mayo. It's delicious, it's versatile, and it's quietly doing powerful things for your heart. But while avocados help your body release excess sodium, what if you could eat something that helps your blood vessels relax and expand? Let's move to our next surprising food. It's bright, earthy, and may already be in your fridge. 2. Beets. Now let's talk about something earthy, colorful, and surprisingly effective. Beets. 1 cup of beet juice, just one, has been shown to help lower blood pressure. That's according to a study published in the Journal of Hypertension. But what's happening inside your body when you drink it? It all comes down to natural nitrates. Beets are loaded with them, and when those nitrates enter your system, your body converts them into nitric oxide, a gas molecule that acts like a gentle signal to your blood vessels. That signal, it tells them to relax, to widen. And when vessels expand, blood can flow more freely, reducing pressure, easing the heart's workload, and improving circulation from head to toe. This isn't about supplements or prescriptions. This is your body responding to real food. You don't have to chug beet juice every day. Even adding roasted beets to your salad a few times a week, blending them into a smoothie, or sipping diluted beet juice before a walk can make a real difference over time. And if you've never liked the taste, try mixing it with citrus or ginger. It cuts the earthiness and gives your arteries a refreshing lift. Beets aren't flashy, but inside, they're working like natural pressure valves, helping your body ease tension before it builds up. Next, we'll look at a food that works on another level, not through potassium or nitrates, but by helping your arteries stay flexible and youthful, even as you age. 3. Pomegranate. Next up, the fruit that looks like a treasure chest on the inside and acts like one for your heart. Pomegranate isn't just beautiful, it's powerful. Studies have linked both the fruit and its juice to lower inflammation, reduced blood pressure, and even a lower risk of certain cancers. What's behind these benefits? It's those rich, deep red pigments, anthocyanins. These plant compounds act like natural defenders inside your body. They fight off oxidative stress, support blood vessel health, and may even help lower bad LDL cholesterol. And when LDL cholesterol stays low, arteries stay clearer, giving your blood more room to flow freely without pushing so hard against the vessel walls. That's how pressure begins to ease. But the best part? Pomegranate is easy to work into your daily routine. Sprinkle the arils, those juicy little seeds, onto salads, blend them into smoothies, or stir them into yogurt for a refreshing crunch. The juice pairs well in dressings or even a splash in sparkling water. Just look for options with no added sugar. Even a few servings a week can help protect your arteries and brighten up your plate. Pomegranate may be small, but it delivers a big impact, naturally and deliciously. Coming up next, we'll explore a leafy green that's been shown to drop systolic blood pressure in just a matter of weeks. You might already have it in your fridge. 4. Lemons. Sometimes the most powerful foods are the ones hiding in plain sight, and few things are more common or more overlooked than the lemon. Multiple studies have shown that lemons and lemon juice may help reduce high blood pressure. But how does something so simple make a difference? It comes down to 2 things: minerals and citric acid. Lemons are rich in both, and together they help your blood vessels stay more flexible, your kidneys flush out excess sodium, and your overall circulation run more smoothly. It's not about gulping down lemon water all day. It's about consistent, gentle support for your cardiovascular system. the kind that adds up over time. Whether you're squeezing fresh juice over your veggies, stirring it into warm water in the morning, or using it to flavor soups and salad dressings, you're not just adding flavor, you're adding function. Some research even suggests that pairing lemon intake with regular walking may have a compounded effect on lowering systolic blood pressure. Small habits, big returns. So the next time you pass by that bowl of lemons on your counter, don't underestimate it. 5. Dried apricots. Don't let their size fool you. Dried apricots might just be one of the most underrated snacks for your heart. Half a cup of dried apricots delivers nearly 400 milligrams of potassium. That's a serious boost for your blood pressure. And here's why that matters. Potassium helps your kidneys flush out extra sodium, the same excess salt that causes fluid buildup and higher pressure in your blood vessels. It also helps those vessels relax and expand, giving your blood more room to flow and easing the strain on your heart. But it's not just apricots. One study found that dried fruits in general may contribute to lowering systolic blood pressure. The key is in the nutrients they preserve: potassium, fiber, and antioxidants, all delivered in a concentrated form that's easy to eat and easy to store. Of course, portion control matters. Dried fruits are calorie-dense and naturally high in sugar, so a small handful is all you need to get the benefit, without going overboard. Sprinkle them into oatmeal. Add a few to a trail mix with unsalted nuts, or enjoy a few pieces as a naturally sweet, blood pressure-friendly dessert. They're soft, chewy, and convenient, and they support your heart one bite at a time. 6. Dark chocolate. Yes, you heard that right. Chocolate can actually help your blood pressure, but not just any kind. We're talking about dark chocolate, the rich, slightly bitter variety that's packed with natural plant compounds called flavonoids. These flavonoids have been shown to support heart health by helping your blood vessels relax, improving circulation, and reducing inflammation over time. In fact, a 2021 study looked at flavonoid intake and its effects on the gut microbiome and found something remarkable. Participants who consumed the most flavonoid-rich foods, like dark chocolate, berries, tea, and even a little red wine, had the lowest systolic blood pressure. The connection between gut health and heart health is becoming clearer, and flavonoids seem to support both. Now, that doesn't mean you should grab a candy bar and call it medicine. Look for dark chocolate that's at least 70% cacao, with little to no added sugar. Just 1 or 2 small squares a day is plenty to get the benefit, without overdoing it. Enjoy it mindfully, perhaps as an afternoon treat or after dinner. It's indulgent, satisfying, and quietly working in your favor. Heart health doesn't always have to mean sacrifice, and sometimes it starts with a square of good chocolate and a little less guilt. 7. Coffee. For many of us, it's the first ritual of the day. Warm, comforting, and energizing. But when it comes to blood pressure, the story isn't quite so simple. A 2023 study published in the journal Nutrients found that drinking 3 or more cups of coffee a day may actually help lower blood pressure. Researchers believe the benefit comes not from the caffeine, but from the natural compounds inside the coffee bean, antioxidants that support blood vessel health and reduce inflammation. But here's the nuance. Other studies have found that drinking more than 2 cups a day could increase the risk of heart-related death in people who already have severe hypertension. Interestingly, that risk wasn't seen in people who drank just 1 cup a day or less. So what does this mean for you? It means coffee isn't a one-size-fits-all remedy. If you metabolize caffeine well and your blood pressure is only mildly elevated or under control, coffee may offer real benefits. But if you have uncontrolled or severe hypertension, it might be wise to stick to 1 cup or switch to a gentler option like decaf or herbal tea. As always, knowing your own numbers and how your body responds to caffeine is key. Coffee can still be part of a heart-healthy routine, but like any medicine, the right dose makes all the difference. Do you drink coffee regularly? Comment below with how many cups you typically enjoy each day and whether you've noticed any impact on your blood pressure. We'd love to hear your experience. 8. Almonds. Let's talk about one of the simplest, most satisfying snacks you can keep on hand. Almonds. In a 2014 study, researchers compared 2 groups. One followed their usual diet, and the other added about half a cup of almonds a day, roughly 50 grams. Just 1 month later, the almond group showed impressive changes. More antioxidants in the blood, better blood flow, lower blood pressure. That's the power of whole foods. Almonds aren't just heart-healthy because of their healthy fats. They're packed with magnesium, fiber, and compounds that support the lining of your blood vessels. Together, these nutrients help your arteries stay flexible and resilient. And almonds aren't the only ones pulling their weight. Studies have also linked pistachios and walnuts to lower blood pressure, each offering its own mix of minerals and plant compounds that support vascular health. You don't need a big bowl. A small handful, around 20 to 25 almonds, is enough to give your heart a gentle boost without going overboard on calories. Enjoy them raw, roasted but unsalted, or tossed into a salad or smoothie bowl for added crunch and benefit. This isn't just about snacking. It's about supporting healthy circulation, one small handful at a time. 9. Celery. It might just be the crunchiest health upgrade in your fridge. Celery. This humble stalk isn't just low in calories, it's surprisingly powerful when it comes to heart health. Studies have shown that regular celery consumption can help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, 2 key drivers of high blood pressure and other cardiovascular risks. So what's going on under the surface? Celery contains phytochemicals that help your blood vessels relax, allowing smoother blood flow and less pressure against the artery walls. It also contains a compound called phthalides, which may directly support healthy circulation. Plus, its high water content makes it a naturally hydrating, refreshing food, great for kidneys and blood volume control. You can snack on it raw, dip it in hummus or almond butter, chop it into soups and stir-fries, or even blend it into green smoothies for an easy, blood pressure-friendly boost. It's inexpensive, accessible, and gentle on the body, but powerful where it counts. Sometimes, the quietest foods make the biggest difference. 10. Spinach. You've heard greens are good for you, but when it comes to blood pressure, spinach might be one of the most powerful allies on your plate. Just like beets, spinach is rich in natural nitrates, and when you eat them, your body converts those nitrates into nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and opens your blood vessels, improving blood flow and easing the pressure inside your arteries. But the benefits don't stop there. 1 cup of leafy greens a day, spinach, kale, chard, arugula, collard greens, even bok choy, has been shown to significantly reduce the risk of heart disease in large population studies. And the key mechanism? Lower blood pressure. These greens are also rich in potassium, magnesium, fiber, and antioxidants, a powerful combination that supports vascular health from multiple angles. Whether you enjoy spinach steamed, blended into smoothies, sautéed with garlic, or tossed fresh into a salad, it's a simple addition that pays off in protection. No need for fancy supplements or restrictive diets, just 1 cup of leafy greens a day, and your heart could feel the difference. 11 apples, they say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. But when it comes to blood pressure, it might just be true. Apples, especially their peels, are rich in flavonoids, the same heart-supportive compounds found in dark chocolate and berries. These flavonoids work behind the scenes to improve blood vessel function, reduce inflammation, and support healthy blood pressure over time. Here's a helpful tip. The deeper the color of the peel, the more flavonoids it likely contains. That means red apples like Fuji, Gala, and Honeycrisp may deliver more benefits than pale varieties. And don't peel them. That's where most of the good stuff lives. The peel also adds fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar and cholesterol, both of which play a role in heart health. Whether you eat them fresh, sliced into oatmeal, or baked into healthy snacks, apples are a convenient, affordable, and portable way to give your blood vessels some love. It's the kind of habit that feels small, but adds up big over time. 12. Wild salmon. When it comes to lean proteins that support your heart, wild salmon stands out from the crowd. It's rich in omega-3 fatty acids, powerful nutrients that help reduce inflammation, improve blood vessel flexibility, and lower both systolic and diastolic blood pressure. In one study, researchers found that consuming 3 grams of omega-3s per day, roughly the amount in a 4 to 5 ounce piece of salmon, was enough to help bring blood pressure down. And for those with existing hypertension, the benefits were even more pronounced. What makes salmon especially effective is the balance of healthy fats and high-quality protein, a combination that supports not just your heart, but your brain, joints, and metabolism too. And if salmon isn't your thing, you can still get omega-3s from chia seeds, flax seeds, or walnuts, all excellent plant-based alternatives. Bake it, grill it, or flake it onto a salad. Just aim for wild-caught varieties when possible. They tend to have a better fat profile and fewer contaminants than farm-raised options. Incorporating salmon just once or twice a week is a simple shift, but for your blood pressure, it can make a lasting impact. 13. Extra virgin olive oil. When it comes to fats that support your heart, one stands above the rest. Extra virgin olive oil. A 2020 study published in the journal Nutrients went so far as to call olive oil the optimal fat choice for managing high blood pressure, whether you're healthy or already dealing with cardiovascular disease. Why is it so effective? Olive oil is rich in polyphenols and oleic acid, natural compounds that help reduce inflammation, improve the flexibility of blood vessels, and lower overall cardiovascular risk factors, including blood pressure. Unlike saturated fats that can stiffen arteries over time, olive oil works in the opposite direction, helping your blood flow more freely and reducing the strain on your heart. You don't need to drink it by the spoonful. Simply use it as your go-to oil for salad dressings, roasted vegetables, or drizzling over whole grains. A couple of tablespoons a day can deliver steady, protective benefits. Choose extra virgin varieties for the highest concentration of heart-healthy compounds, ideally cold-pressed and stored in dark bottles to preserve their potency. It's simple, flavorful, and deeply protective. Sometimes the best medicine is already in your kitchen. 14. Pistachios. They may be small, But pistachios pack a serious punch when it comes to heart health. Multiple studies have found that adding pistachios to the diet can improve several key markers of cardiovascular well-being. And blood pressure is one of the most notable. One large-scale systematic review and meta-analysis, which pooled data from randomized controlled clinical trials, found that pistachio consumption led to meaningful reductions in both systolic and diastolic blood pressure. So how do they help? Pistachios are rich in healthy fats, potassium, fiber, and plant sterols, a powerful combination that helps relax blood vessels, reduce resistance in the arteries, and lower pressure without medications. And unlike heavily salted snacks, unsalted or lightly salted pistachios offer a satisfying, crunchy option that supports, rather than sabotages, your cardiovascular goals. A small handful, about 1 ounce or 49 kernels, makes a perfect snack. They're easy to portion, naturally delicious, and offer steady benefits over time when included regularly in a balanced diet. If you're looking for a heart-smart way to snack, pistachios are a proven ally. Do you snack on nuts regularly? Let us know your go-to: almonds, pistachios, walnuts, or something else. We'd love to hear what's in your pantry. 15. Yogurt are creamy, comforting, and surprisingly powerful. Yogurt may be doing more for your heart than you realize. A 2021 study found that regular yogurt consumption was linked to lower blood pressure thanks to its rich supply of key micronutrients: calcium, magnesium, and potassium. Each of these nutrients plays a vital role in supporting healthy blood pressure. Calcium helps your blood vessels tighten and relax properly. Magnesium assists with nerve signaling and vascular tone. And potassium helps your kidneys flush out excess sodium, one of the major contributors to hypertension. Yogurt delivers all three in a form your body can easily absorb. For best results, choose plain, unsweetened varieties, Greek or regular, and flavor it naturally with berries, a drizzle of honey, or a sprinkle of flaxseed. If dairy isn't your thing, there are also fortified plant-based yogurts made with almond, oat, or soy. Just check the labels to ensure they're low in added sugar and high in those key minerals. It's an easy, nourishing habit that can help start your day or calm your evening while quietly supporting your heart. 16. Pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds. They're not just for fall. If you're managing high blood pressure, this crunchy snack might deserve a year-round spot in your kitchen. Pumpkin seeds are especially rich in magnesium, a mineral that plays a critical role in relaxing blood vessels, supporting nerve function, and helping to keep blood pressure in a healthy range. In fact, a 2019 animal study found that rats who consumed a diet containing just 4% pumpkin seeds or pumpkin pulp had blood pressure readings 20% lower than those on a standard diet. That's a significant shift, and while we're not rats, it's a promising indicator of how powerful these seeds can be. A small handful a day, about 1 to 2 tablespoons, can deliver meaningful benefits without overloading calories. You can toss them on salads, stir them into yogurt, blend them into smoothies, or enjoy them straight from the bag. For best results, go with unsalted, raw, or roasted pumpkin seeds, sometimes labeled as pepitas, to avoid added sodium. They're crunchy, satisfying, and full of nutrients your heart needs. And like so many of the foods we've covered, the magic is in the consistency, not the quantity. 17. Cinnamon. Your spice cabinet might be more powerful than you think. Take cinnamon, for example, warm, familiar, and quietly effective at helping manage blood pressure. A 2021 randomized controlled trial found that adding 1,500 milligrams of cinnamon per day, about half a teaspoon, for 90 days led to significant reductions in systolic blood pressure. That's the top number in your blood pressure reading, the one most closely tied to your risk of heart disease and stroke. Cinnamon may help by improving circulation, supporting blood vessel flexibility, and reducing inflammation throughout the body. And it's easy to use. Sprinkle it into oatmeal, coffee, smoothies, or even roasted vegetables for a warm, flavorful kick. No added sugar required. Other roots like turmeric and ginger may offer similar support. These spices contain natural compounds that help relax blood vessels, reduce oxidative stress, and support overall cardiovascular function. Just be mindful of concentrated supplements. Always check with your healthcare provider before adding anything in high doses. But in food, these spices are simple, accessible tools you can use every day to help your heart, one sprinkle at a time. 18. Oregano. If you're looking for a simple way to support your blood pressure without changing what you eat, just how you flavor it, oregano might be the herb for you. A 2021 study explored the impact of herbs and spices on blood pressure, and the results were clear. Participants who consumed the highest amount of herbs and spices had noticeably lower blood pressure readings just 24 hours later, and oregano stood out among them, thanks to its natural antioxidants and plant compounds that may help relax blood vessels and reduce inflammation. The best part? Oregano is easy to incorporate, fresh or dried. Sprinkle it onto eggs, poultry, sauces, roasted vegetables, or homemade salad dressings. Its bold flavor means you can cut back on salt without sacrificing taste. A major win for blood pressure control. It's small changes like this, a pinch here, a dash there, that make a real difference over time. So next time you reach for seasoning, choose the one that's not just tasty, but protective too. 19. Garlic. If you love garlic, here's some good news. So do your arteries. Garlic isn't just a flavorful base for countless meals. It's also one of nature's most studied herbs when it comes to cardiovascular support. In fact, one study found that individuals with lower blood pressure levels were significantly more likely to have garlic as a regular part of their diet. Why? Garlic contains allicin, a natural compound that may help relax blood vessels, improve blood flow, and reduce the stiffness that leads to higher pressure in your arteries. Some research even suggests that garlic supplements can rival low-dose blood pressure medications, but for everyday use, food-based garlic is a gentle, accessible place to start. Chop it fresh and let it sit for a few minutes before cooking. This activates the allicin. Use it in stir-fries, soups, roasted dishes, or dressings. And if raw garlic is too strong, roasted garlic offers the same benefits with a softer flavor. It's not just tasty, it's therapeutic. Garlic turns everyday meals into quiet acts of self-care for your heart. 20. Blueberries. They're sweet, portable, and perfect on just about anything. And when it comes to blood pressure, blueberries deliver big. The deep blue color of these berries comes from a compound called anthocyanins, natural antioxidants that help relax blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and support overall heart health. And the results? They're fast. Studies have shown that just 2 hours after eating blueberries, participants experienced notable drops in blood pressure. That means they don't just support your heart over time, they also offer a near-immediate boost in vascular function. You can enjoy them fresh, frozen, or blended into smoothies. Add them to oatmeal, yogurt, salads, or eat them by the handful. There's no prep, no guilt, just vibrant nutrition in every bite. And unlike many sweet treats, blueberries are low in sugar and high in fiber, a smart combination for anyone managing weight, blood sugar, or cardiovascular risk. They're simple, they're satisfying, and they're doing more than you think, right from the first bite. 21. Tea. Sometimes, a simple cup of tea is more than just a warm moment of peace. It's also a quiet act of heart care. Studies have found that certain teas, especially green and black tea, contain natural compounds called flavonoids. These plant-based antioxidants help relax blood vessels, improve circulation, and support lower blood pressure over time. It's not just about hydration. These teas work on a molecular level to improve endothelial function, that's the lining of your blood vessels, making them more flexible and less prone to pressure buildup. Green tea is especially rich in catechins, while black tea offers the flavins, both linked to cardiovascular health. And the benefits? They show up with regular, moderate intake, usually 1 to 2 cups per day. To get the most out of your tea, steep it fresh. Avoid bottled versions with added sugar. Enjoy it plain or with a splash of lemon. And try to make it a daily habit, morning or evening, as part of your natural routine. Whether you're sipping to start your day or winding down before bed, tea offers more than comfort. It offers consistency and cardiovascular support in every cup. High blood pressure doesn't always come with a warning sign. It often builds slowly, silently, until the damage is already underway. But the good news? You are not powerless. From leafy greens to wild salmon, from berries to olive oil, you now know 21 everyday foods that can help protect your arteries, reduce inflammation, and gently support lower blood pressure without needing extreme diets or expensive supplements. We also uncovered a few quiet saboteurs, the salty, sugary, and overly processed foods that can push your numbers in the wrong direction. And perhaps most importantly, we saw that small shifts really can add up. A sprinkle of cinnamon, a cup of tea, a handful of pistachios, these may seem minor, but over time, they send powerful signals to your heart, your vessels, and your entire cardiovascular system. So here's your challenge. Pick just one change from today's list, one food to add, or one habit to adjust, and give it a try this week. Your future self will thank you for it. Comment below. Which of these foods are already part of your routine, and which one are you excited to try next? Like this video if it helped you feel more informed or empowered. Subscribe to our channel for more practical, senior-friendly health guidance, grounded in science, delivered with care. And share this with someone you love who might also be working on their heart health, because knowledge is powerful, but shared knowledge can change lives. Thank you for watching. Stay steady, stay curious, and take care of that heart of yours.